everyone, it's Bradley Valentine and I am here to do another one of my example spread demonstrations for you. Now the spread that we're going to work with right now is called the 12-month spread, and it's particularly great at the end of the year so that you can look at the year going forward month by month by month. But that doesn't mean that you can only do it in December or January. You can do this spread at any time that you want to. You can start it in June and do it for the next 12 months, or even if for some reason in June you want to look at the next year starting in January, you can do that too. Now this spread is often found in our apps for our card decks, and so you can find that by going into the app and then clicking on beginner reading, and down here at the bottom is the monthly reading, and there you'll be able to find this as well as in this demonstration that I'm going to show you. Now for the demo, I'm going to use Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I really like this deck because it's particularly gentle, sweet, and it's awesome for those things that are very heart-tender questions that people are asking you, but also great for people that have a little bit of concern about the word tarot. They still have some residual worries or fears around that, whether they're readers or their clients. But it's also an easy deck to use. It's very simple and very easy to understand because there's very beautiful Victorian images on it, but also lots of words and lots of description. So no memorizing anything. So let's get on that 12-month spread and I'll teach you how to work that. So as with any reading, you're going to start by shuffling the cards. And you're going to shuffle until you feel that it is time to stop. Now, that might be a feeling, you might hear the word stop, or you just know that it's time to stop. Whatever way works for you, always follow your intuition in these types of things. So the first card that's going to be laid out is the first month of the cycle that you are interested in looking at. Now, if you're looking at a fiscal year or a calendar year, I should say, then maybe that card is January. And the second card would be February. But it doesn't matter. Whatever 12-month period that you are starting to work on, these are the first and second cards. And you're just going to keep laying them out until you have the 12 cards for the 12-month cycle. And you can see that I am making sure that the cards basically stay upright for the reading, just to make it easy on myself. And here we have the 12 cards in the cycle for the 12 months. So let's see what the coming year might look like in this particular reading. So if we turn over the first card, we have a win-win solution. Now this is a card that talks about the need to compromise or the need to find a way to make things work for everybody. So perhaps in that first month of this hypothetical reading, it's a good time to work with people and not be too caught up in your way, but allowing other people's input to be considered. Now that also means that your input has to be considered too. It can't just be someone else's way. So this card can sometimes be asking us to not give in too much. The second card is Eight of Abundance. Well, in that next month it tells me we're going to be doing a lot of learning. There's going to be a lot of education going on. Something's going to have piqued our interest. Now, perhaps it has to do with that win-win solution that we came up with. In the third month though, wow, Six of Action. You know what? All that research has really paid off for us. It's going to go extremely well. So this partnership that we made with someone in that first month and the information that we got by researching things in the second month really pays off in the third month with great success. The next card though is Eight of Thought. Now this is a card that talks about where we sometimes feel trapped. Now what I'm getting intuitively is, wow, maybe we've had so much success that now we feel completely wrapped up and sort of feeling caught or trapped by so much success. And you can see that one of the reasons why I like these cards is that, you know, it's like the little girl is wrapped up in flowers. Well, that's a great way to say, wow, I'm feeling trapped, without saying it in a way that makes it feel scary or fearful for people. But you know what? You're going to get past it, because in that next month, positive recognition, that it's super success. So I think that what's going to happen is, in this hypothetical reading, is that even though you felt trapped or caught up for a little while, it's okay. You're going to find your way out of it, and it's all going to be great. Now, and the next card is inner strength. So I think we're going in this sort of a cycle here, where for this reading, where it's like, wow, it's like success, and then having to deal with the success, and then success, some more success, and then having to deal with the success again. And so, you know, it's like you've got what it takes. You don't have to worry. With inner strength, you absolutely have all the courage that you need, but it does ask us to take things into consideration with kindness. Now we're halfway through the year, and again, more success. So that this entire cycle just continues to move forward. So it also kind of tells me that in a reading like this, I would want to say to somebody, believe in yourself. Don't let anything rock your boat, because look at this. You just keep getting past whatever hurdles happen because of your success. And that's a wonderful thing. Now open your heart. Now here's the thing. This is the card that in traditional tarot is the Lover's card, but that card can also mean the choice. It's also a card of partnerships. So it might be time to renegotiate that win-win solution that you had at the beginning of the year, or maybe you're going to bring on a new partner, someone to help you with the business because it's grown so much that you just feel the need to get some more assistance. But you know, Messenger of Emotion, that is a card that is also a card of deep emotion and relationships and things like that. So really good news that comes, that warms the heart and makes you feel really good about how things are going. But you know, with the Lover's card and Messenger of Emotion can be an engagement or something like that. So it could also be that towards the middle of the year, our focus leaves career and starts to be more into relationships. Well, let's see what the next card is and see if it sort of bears that out. Well, it sort of does. Four of Emotion, once again, more emotion. But the thing about it is, I would kind of want to give you pause here. It's like, I'm going to say that, yeah, I really do think this is about relationships. But Four of Emotion is where we start to not be paying attention to what's going on. So maybe the fact that someone new and romantic is coming to our life means that, oh wow, we need to sort of stand back and look here in the 10th month, or what would be October if you started in January, and go, don't ignore the business just because we're happy and love and joyous and all of those kinds of things. We got to still keep our mind on the business. Five of Emotion is a card that asks us to kind of look at where we might need to do some forgiveness work. Very often it's self-forgiveness, but it could be forgiveness of others. And then finally, as we round out the year, we go within. And it tells me, this is a card that really kind of says, okay, finally you can take a rest. This is the High Priestess, so it is a card of meditation and going within. But usually when I see this card, I tell people, all right, wow, it's been quite a year. In the month of December, or the 12th month, you can take a break. It's okay. You don't have to create constantly. You can take a break and just enjoy life. So this is what the 12-month spread looks like. So that concludes our demonstration of the 12-month spread. Next week, I'm going to be pulling a spread from the Big Book of Angel Tarot Cards. That's my definitive guide of all things you need to know about angel-based tarot cards. Also included in this book is how to make your own spreads, which actually, it's really easy. You can do it if you're interested. In the meantime, never forget, life is magic.